boots sound like Santa's boots.
Okay. You're watching the Longshots Sportscast first annual Christmas special, presented by Brady's favorite chocolate milk. Brady says I gots to have my chocolate milk.
Gots to.
Now, here are your hosts, Mike Holm, Brady Rucola, and Skylar Lovingfoss.
How we doing, everybody?
Oh, you know, we're doing great. We're doing great. You know what? I think our cookies need a little more frosting, right, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us on our wonderful Christmas special. I'm Mike Holm, this is Brady Rucola, and this is Skylar Lovingfuss, and he doesn't believe in Santa.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
The modern day Grinch here.
Yeah, so we're doing a wonderful show. We've got our cookies, and our stockings are hung with care.
'Tis the season.
What beard glitter? What are you talking about? I'm so happy. 'Tis the season and all that. We've got sports, but we got gifts and presents and all that Christmas cheer. So, anyway, we got a wonderful show for you guys today, and we're gonna get right into it. We got the NBA playoff seeding. We've also got the what else are we doing? Gift exchange playoff seeding, NFL.
Whoa.
Who the hell is that? Santa!
To Longshots Sportscast. A little fun for Mike Holm, Brady, Rucola, and Skylar Lovingfoss to enjoy your last show of the year. Ho, ho, ho.
And you didn't believe in Santa.
From Santa at the North Pole.
No
Whoa,
way.
thanks, Santa. Hey, do you want to come hang out and do the show with us?
No, ho, 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 ho. It stinks in there. What do you have, Jimmy Hoffa's body?
Oh, you kid her, Santa. See you next year, big guy. So we got a wonderful gift here from Santa. And
Santa.
I don't know, but boys, let's see what we got.
What we got here?
Pull a ribbon, I think. Here, you want to pull that ribbon?
Yeah, I'll pull that.
And I'll have you pull that ribbon. And I'll hold the gift and look pretty. Okay.
Unravel that.
Ribbon's gone. I'll handle the glitter since I can use more. Oh lordy. Oh god.
We got here.
Oh, it's a party now.
Oh. Santa, you dog.
It's like he knows what we wanted.
Oh yeah.
Summer sausage.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
How could it get any better than this?
Santa, you amazing man.
You outdone yourself this year, Saint Nick.
Got some wonderful summer sausage.
I knew he was
Gouda,
real. I knew he was real.
Some pepper jack spread, some wheat crackers.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Fuck yeah, Brady.
Highly
Fuck yeah,
flammable.
Skylar. Highly flammable. Where does that say that?
No, I'm saying that's
Oh,
fire.
and a bamboo cutting board. You can move
You
this.
can't do anything without the bamboo cutting.
Yeah, should I move some of these?
Either or you can set this on the chair and we can.
Yeah,
you
here.
guys can crack open whatever you
We
want.
can.
It's like one of those parties you have at school or at work, but way cooler.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool.
I'm covered in glitter now. It's a party, guys. It's a straight up party. And Kin message. Where? Okay, so we've had a wonderful gift exchange, but fellas, the gifts don't stop here. Matter of fact, as soon as I share this to Facebook, because you gotta share it to Facebook. I will pass you guys your gifts.
Break that open, dude. I can do it. You can do it.
Have at it. It even comes with a little cleaver in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool as hell.
18 years and older.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, men only.
Oh, hey, it's got a little plastic. Trying to cut with.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so, gentlemen, did you get your playoff seating
I did.
ready and accounted
I did.
for? Are we ready for the hot takes?
Yeah. It took me a while. I'll be honest. It took me a while to get them in the order that I wanted to.
It took me a while too. I'm not gonna front there. Let's see here. Share now public. Brady, would you be so kind as to grab the two gifts right here?
Yes, sir.
One is for you. The other is for my man Skylar.
Well, I tell you, me and Brady have something for you, but we didn't factor in the shipping time on.
Well, mine said it was going. It's coming today.
See-
it was the time.
See
was wrong.
that's how they get you.
Yeah.
They get you on the shipping.
No, it's probably going to be at my house between the next couple hours, probably when the show ends.
Wow, she put way more ornaments in my beard than I thought. That's hilarious. I'm decked out like a tree, dude.
you have to wear that to work.
Yeah, you looking
I
fly.
can't.
You
I
looking
can't.
fly.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Very
That's amazing.
festive, Mike. Very festive.
That's what we call a Kodak moment.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
For
sure. All right. Anyhow,
Okay, so Mike is the only one here who is giving us presents. Yeah, like Skylar said, I mean, I told you guys before I got here, mine was supposed to come this morning. All of a sudden, the time changed, 12:45 to 4:45 p.m. So, unfortunately, I waited as long as I could before I came here.
Mine shipped last Friday. It's coming from Egypt or something, apparently.
Egypt.
So, when I get
Ancient
you guys your guys'
Egyptians.
gift, I'll get it as soon as I can. So
Yeah, no worries, man. I'm so excited for you guys to see these.
All right.
Well, let's.
Shall we? Or are you still cutting up?
I can put it on hold. Let's check it out.
All right. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That is
yeah.
that is
For those
awesome.
who don't know,
The Revolting Blob is my all-time favorite wrestler.
Billy Madison, that's Brady's all-time favorite movie.
Yes,
And
yes, all-time favorite
Skylar,
movie.
Cold.
big Stone Cold fan.
Oh, that's sick too, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Mike.
Mike.
You bet,
That
guys.
is awesome.
I see,
Hell
like
yeah.
I
Dude,
had
that
a
is sick.
totally different shirt in mind, and then as soon as I was on the
Nope.
site to get his,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's his movie,"
is
and
perfect.
I had to go for it.
Thank you for my new favorite shirt. That is awesome.
All in the Christmas spirit, gentlemen.
Oh,
all
yeah.
in the Christmas
Love
spirit.
it. Love it. You done good, boy.
Oh man. So what? Are we looking at general news first then?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into that. General NFL news?
I'm decking out a cookie. I'm getting myself some milk, but
let's talk about Mike's team.
the Warriors, or are we talking about the
The
Chargers?
Chargers winning the game last night.
So yeah, Thursday night football happens, and I was all in on the Chargers losing because why wouldn't I be? We're set to pick fourth, and no, can't have nice things, man. We win the game. Justin Herbert actually tied Russell Wilson's rookie passing record for touchdowns with 27. And I believe one thing I learned is right now, I mean, this will change after everybody plays their games, but as of right now, Herbert is second in the league in passing yards. And
Oh,
he
really?
is, yeah, and he's most in the league with completions of over 50 yards. which is insane. Herbert's doing phenomenally. That's the only thing I really care about this year, in terms of a positive direction, is that Justin Herbert is the man. He has exceeded every expectation I had. Anybody that listened to the show, listened on draft day, I wasn't super excited about him. I was more like, give me Tua, give me... I even said draft Isaiah Simmons and draft Jalen Hurts in the second round. But I wouldn't take it back for anything.
I mean, let's go all
Justin
the way.
Herbert's amazing.
Let's go all the way back to draft day, because we actually did the draft live here on the show, and we weren't sure. I think you were wanting Tua more at the time, which I think we all would have rather had Tua go earlier than Herbert at the time. Mm-hmm. I mean, it paid off. You guys taking Herbert. You guys got the steal of the draft.
And I let the opinions of others kind of plague me a bit. Herbert was the one where everybody was like, "Yeah, he's got bust written all over him."
Yeah,
and it's like,
it's coming out of Oregon. I mean,
well, we saw it with Mariota until last night, folks.
Dennis Dixon was a dependable backup, but then you go further back, it's like Joey Harrington was a big time bust as well. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, but then you think about the intangibles. Okay, he's 6'6".
Yeah,
he has a 70-yard cannon of an arm. He's smart. He graduated with a 4.2 or something like that.
Good head on his shoulders.
Finished his degree in biology.
Yeah.
And then he gets an amazing quarterback coach, and everything sinks together, and he can just uncork it on
And
people.
then
it's
you
amazing.
guys weren't even expecting to see this kid this year. Maybe if you were up by 40. But
thanks to your whack job of a doctor.
And then the unfortunate situation with Tyrod Taylor, because I know you were all in on Tyrod Taylor, where a lot of Chargers fans were not. And I will say
I
you were.
Recall I said he would have a Pro Bowl year.
You were drinking that Kool-Aid. And who knows what kind of a season he had. I know we only played one game, but
these are good.
I don't think it would have mattered. Well, I think you guys obviously would have had more success with Herbert than you would have with Tyrod.
Those are really good.
And success in, I think you guys would win a lot more games if it wasn't for the coaching staff and everybody surrounding that franchise right now.
Yeah, which is kind of why I wanted to lose.
But you guys got something special in that kid, Herbert, and he is going to go on to do big things.
And so also in that game we had the battle of the Oregon quarterbacks.
Yeah, that was really
Mariota
really cool.
Came in, looked.
That's right.
I thought he looked fantastic.
Yeah, Derek Carr on their first drive, I think, or the second drive.
It was the first drive.
No, second drive, because the first one only lasted a minute.
No, yeah, it was 3 now.
Thank you, Derek Carr. You
second drive goes scrambles out of the pocket just as he runs out of bounds.
Yeah, me and Skyler
pulls his groin.
We're in a little battle right now again for the semifinal championship in our fantasy league. He had Derek Carr starting at quarterback. Unfortunate situation, but yeah, the battle of the Ducks. Mike pointed out too that day.
And it was a battle.
It was a shootout till the very end. I mean, it went to overtime, and it was a great game. Now, honestly, that game would have already been put away a long time ago if Badgley did not botch 2 fucking field goals. But
yeah, he's terrible, and he'll still have a job, no doubt.
How? I think they said last night he was tied for the most misses.
Well, let's see.
And then he missed another one, and then he was declared the most misses this season, I believe.
Jalen Guyton on what it's like to see a deep pass from Justin Herbert. Quote, "It's beautiful. It's nice. You see he throws the ball from the couch. You see how he throws the ball from the couch. It's even better in person. Man, he's got an arm. The kid is special."
So what about we got to talk about the Monday night game too.
Oh, the best game of the year,
yeah,
you mean?
The game of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Browns,
Ravens.
Or
Ravens,
Ravens, a game, but Baker Mayfield's arm.
Oh, yeah.
That Hail Mary he threw, good God.
It was a record for the longest pass. I mean, it wasn't completed, but it was overthrown. It was a record in an NFL game, the longest pass thrown, 70 yards.
Just an incredible game. Back and forth, high scoring. I want to say over-under initially for that game was 46.
Yeah, and here's the thing, man.
I mean, they combined for 87.
Baker Mayfield and the Browns, they're playing winning football right now. And it's so unfortunate to see them lose that game because I was riding that wave the whole way. And Lamar goes and pulls a Paul Pierce, takes a doo-doo real quick. And, well, not real quick. It was for a while.
Yeah, he's gone 2 drives.
And, all of a sudden, McSorley goes down. Here comes Lamar to save the day. First play, throws one to Hollywood Brown. All of a sudden, we got a ball game again.
So, Baltimore winning was a necessary evil to keep John out of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, as far as fantasy goes. But, yeah, I was rooting for the Browns that game. I picked them. We all know that.
Well, you'll be pleased to know the Browns play the Giants, Jets, and Steelers to close out this season.
So they're gonna be a playoff team, huh? Gonna be a playoff team.
Boy, they should be.
Yeah, like, isn't that cool? Good job, Baker Mayfield. Good job to the front office. Good job, Odell Beckham, for sitting out because you guys started winning a lot more. I don't know. I'm a big Browns fan, but yeah, Baker Mayfield, he's been having some monster games, hasn't he?
Big time.
The last couple. So.
We had one guy in our pick
Ravens.
The Chargers last night.
Yeah, Brandon.
Oh, Brandon. Well, here's the reason why I didn't. I would have, maybe not. The biggest reason, though, at the time, Keenan Allen was probably not going to play, and if he did, it was going to be limited. And then at the time, I heard that Mike Williams wasn't going to play at all. And then here they are. They both play. Now, Keenan Allen didn't really play. He got hurt again, right? It was getting aggravated, that injury.
Yeah, he only caught like one ball.
Yeah, and then they kind of had him on the sidelines. Although they did say he was going to be limited. I mean, that was really limited because I think he was going through some pain. Mm-hmm. And then Mike Williams, he didn't really do much. But it didn't matter because it was all Herbert, Guyton, all night. Also, Hunter Henry, he had a pretty good, decent game. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And then the Chargers' defense, at least their run defense, they came to play.
Yeah, the run defense was surprisingly
it was really good.
Decent. I mean, as of late all season, I feel like everybody's been able to run on this team.
Goal line defense, it was fabulous last night, dude. It was everything that I could dream of for the Seahawks to have.
I was surprised.
It was great. And I think it was probably because of that divisional rivalry you guys got going on. It's one of those games.
I will say, though, Mariota played pretty good despite the pick that he had toward the end. If he gets to start next week, we might be seeing he might get some attention.
Yeah, Gruden's got a quarterback controversy on his hands now.
I'm pretty sure I heard on the broadcast last night that he signed a 2-year deal.
Okay.
2-year, $17 million or something.
That doesn't mean...
Here's the thing. When he got signed, I think people initially thought, oh, we've got a quarterback controversy on our hands.
I didn't.
Well, I think a few people actually did,
I'm sure they did.
I did. The way Carr's play, I thought for sure Mariota was going to start.
Carr. I know Carr. I've been watching him for a while. I've always believed in him that he could get back to where he was that like start of his first year, his rookie season, sophomore season.
Right.
So, but anyway, go on, Mike. You were on.
Oh no, I was just saying. I think people initially thought there was going to be a quarterback controversy because Derek Carr had been pretty subpar.
Yeah, he was.
And then all of a sudden, he just comes out and plays his best season of football yet.
And I think that was part of the pressure, right? So it might have been he starts coming out this year looking like an older version or a younger version of himself. Getting things done out there. And I think now that he's seen Mariota did what he did last night, there's going to be some competition going. That's going to have to be some motivation for Carr to like really, really step it up if he wants his job there still. Because Mariota, I mean, look at these guys around the same age. Mariota's got more of a mobility package to him, where Carr can run, but he doesn't need to. What are we looking at?
I love this. The Raiders experience. It's like as each thing is said, the guy puts on more clown makeup.
Badgley misses another.
If Badgley misses another kick, we've got a chance. We just need to gain 50 yards in a minute. We got this. First and goal from the 5. We can end OT right here. Maybe the defense will make a stop.
Yeah, that's all true. That's all facts. But yeah, no, I think the quarterback controversy. It's good. It's good for the Raiders. It's good for that team.
But here's the thing, man. John Gruden. The Raiders were 6-3. They had the easiest remaining schedule in the NFL, as I'm reading here. They've lost 4 out of 5, and it really should be 5, but remember, Greg Williams decided to call a zero-cover blitz at the very end and gifted them a win over the Jets. So really think about that for a minute.
But also think about that Kansas City game, that last one, not the first one they won, that last one they lost when they were up and there was less than a minute to go, and they just let Patrick Mahomes do his thing and march down the field in like less than 30 seconds.
And they got torn apart by Indy. They got torn apart by Atlanta. They kept it close but lost to Denver.
Yeah, the Atlanta
game was a nightmare.
I can't even fathom. I mean,
they got picked apart by Tampa as well.
So I mean, there is some things they need to work on, obviously, but I'm liking this quarterback controversy, and I'm liking whether Mariota, gets a job here, which I doubt. He probably goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of cool to see this guy play again, and hopefully he plays like he did last night.
I'd like to see him on a good
I liked
team,
him
though.
in college. I liked him when he was in Oregon. Just unfortunately, when he came to the league in Tennessee, he didn't really produce that much.
I don't think Tennessee was the right fit.
I don't think so either. Just like Tannehill, I don't know if you guys agree with me on this. I don't think Tannehill's a bad quarterback, but I don't think he's that great.
He's a game manager. He does what he's supposed to do. It's very Alex Smith vibes from when he was with the Chiefs early on.
And I just don't think that's Mariota's game. I don't think that's his style.
Mariota, if he's healthy, he can open it up and make plays.
Yeah,
he's
flashy.
got even despite his injuries, he looked real healthy in that game.
Yeah,
and
dude.
he corked it up.
He's freaking
He
jumping
uncorked
over
it with his
dudes,
legs.
doing front flips in the end zone. I mean, this dude would turn the Jets on. Not afraid, fearless.
Yeah.
Slinging that ball. Him and Waller might as well be best friends the way he's targeting him.
Oh, I was mucho impressed. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, of course you
I'm
were.
sure Waller's like, I want him starting from now on. Like, he was feeding him all fucking day, dude.
What's Carr's contract look like?
Oh, he's there for.
He's
Well, it might actually be
know.
coming up soon.
He's on his rookie deal, I thought.
Yeah,
I don't think he ever got an extension.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. So maybe they ship Carr out and say, here, I don't know. It's a controversy right now, dude. They're probably going to let him duke it out.
Oh, no, I think he got one in 2017.
So breaking news, NBC has pulled Al Michaels from Sunday Night Football due to safety protocols due to COVID-19.
Pulled who?
Al Michaels.
Here it is. Raiders invested heavily in Carr, second-round pick in 2014 for a second contract signed in June 2017.
Yeah.
Carr got a 5-year, $125 million. That's a fucking Joe Flacco contract.
He got a fat deal.
For $125 million with $70 million guaranteed, $12.5 million. Carr's base salary has dropped to $18.9 in 2020. He'll make $19.5 and $19.7 in 2022. So not near as bad as Carson Wentz.
It's not even close to being as bad as Carson Wentz. Or are you talking about the deal?
The deal.
Okay.
The contract. Carson Wentz is, that's $62 million for Carson Wentz.
Dude, that's kind of fucked that situation right now with the Eagles.
The Eagles are stuck with him.
Stuck with this
Or
bum.
they'll eat a fat fucking loss.
Well, if your team-
I'm sorry, Dak Prescott. This dude, this Carson Wentz dude, he's definitely worse than you, man. Like,
If you're a team like the Colts who's unsure about Rivers coming back next year.
Yeah, Rivers probably doesn't have a whole lot more time
Like,
there.
Mariota or Carr. I mean, either one. If Raiders wanted to go with Mariota and traded you Carr, I think either way you're in a win-win. And that's a win-win for either quarterback. With that defense up there.
Hey, do you think like maybe the Niners are looking at this now? Do you think maybe like these teams we were talking about, other quarterbacks going to? Do you think these guys are looking at after this game? I mean, I know it was one game that a defense did not game plan around a mobile quarterback. So, I mean, it could all just be a facade that we saw tonight. We don't know.
Yeah.
But I think he looked good. It didn't matter about him being mobile. He could still sling the ball.
Mariota with the run game in San Francisco.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like that opened my eyes last
and the
night.
weapons, and not only the running game, just the weapons.
It made me think a little bit on that. So I don't know. Like, we'll obviously have to see more of him. If I don't know, Carr will probably be good. I'm assuming. What was it? Just the groin? Like, did he pull it? Was that? I never got the official injury.
They're saying he could be out for a couple games.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. I didn't hear
a slight tear. It didn't tear all the way.
Okay.
How the hell? Because he was just running.
He underwent tests today.
Like, those ones where they're non-contact are the worst injuries, I swear.
Yeah, you know they're bad. You're just like, oh, shit.
Like, when I saw that, I didn't even see it at first. Mike's the one who pointed it out. I thought he was just running out of bounds.
Pretty significant. Marcus Mariota could start for the team. Iffy for Week 16.
Well, you might want to pick him up for that third-place game, Skyler.
It ain't over yet. It just takes you having one quarterback go down, motherfucker.
So, couple things. Drew Brees is cleared. He will be the starting quarterback against the Chiefs for the Saints game this Sunday, as well as the... Is she playing with Jingle Bells out there? Probably. Anyway.
Probably your beard.
No, that was a different bell noise. Anyway. Dwayne Haskins is going to get the start. Alex Smith is ruled out. Dwayne Haskins will get the
your
start.
Boy. That's Seattle. Your boy, Mike.
That's my boy. So we'll see. I think you'll find
Mike, you're getting everything out of your Washington football team right now, aren't you? Your new team now.
That's right. They're my new team for the moment.
And you're getting everything you want out of it right now.
So far, I mean, remember, I said Dwayne Haskins redemption arc.
But the only thing you're not going to get out of it, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to win a game against the NFC East this year.
Let's.
I don't know if that'll happen. I'm scared.
Wait, did you guys lose to the Cowboys?
No, I don't think we played the Cowboys this year.
It's good we didn't play the Cowboys this year.
Let's go to the NBA.
No, yes, we did. And we beat them. We came back. What's his face? Yeah, we won. It was a close game that we thought we were going to lose to. We won. It was a high-scoring game.
You beat the Cowboys. You beat the Eagles.
Oh, okay. So
I remember that game because I thought Dak was going to come drive it down the field, and then I think we got a pick on him. Yeah, we picked it off in the end zone or something.
So moving on to basketball real quick. Jeremy Lin Sanity is finalizing a deal with the Golden State Warriors. Of course, he did not play last year. He won a ring with the Raptors the year before, but he notably didn't play any minutes during the series. He's finalizing a deal with the Golden State Warriors, which is actually the first team he played for before the Knicks.
He said he wanted to leave the NBA for a year.
Needed to clear his
head and work on some things and focus on what he wanted.
But
welcome back.
Pending a letter of clearance from the Chinese Basketball Association, he'll be back.
Do you guys hear all this shit about Jerry West?
Yeah, so apparently this alleged voicemail, he called the Lakers a shit show to try and sway Kawhi to go to the Clippers.
Yep, I heard about that one.
Yikes, though.
Then he offered to pay one of Kawhi's buddies $2.5 million to sway him towards the Clippers.
Yep.
Bummer.
Come on, we got to change the logo now.
Speaking of logo change, so the Indians are doing it.
Yeah, we should have Kobe.
The baseball team is doing it. I just read the Chicago Blackhawks.
They said they won't.
I just read that they were.
No way.
Bet.
Maybe their logo, but not the name.
Or maybe it is their logo.
Yeah, probably not the name. Maybe
Nope. The Chicago Blackhawks doubled down. Yeah.
I just seen that this morning.
So, I mean,
maybe it wasn't Chicago. What other hockey team is
Indian? I don't think so. That's just the one. They have no plans to change nickname, logo, etc. Of course.
Maybe I just misread it.
We'll check back in a year because I'm pretty sure the Cleveland Indians said the same thing.
Why is it?
Yeah, the Indians did.
Get into it too much.
The Indians did say the same thing.
It depends on what. I feel like it would depend on what the Native Americans actually would want.
The Indians said it when the Redskins changed.
Yeah, they said they would not do it.
I just feel like you should.
What are the Indians going to change their team name to? The Steamers?
Yeah, I don't know why you want to ask the Native Americans what they.
That was
prefer.
terrible, Mike.
I know.
What I'm saying is
Mike, my question is, what's that going to do to the?
It's almost like it's bad for the Native Americans. Why are you punishing them? Why is it bad to have your team be named after a Native American? Why is that bad?
Hey guys,
I get the winter Hawks.
I understand the Redskins. That's
their whole
bad.
league.
I understand
the teams are named Indian names. What are they going to change every?
We don't need to get into that.
Let's take a look at this throwback clip. This is our throwback clip of the week. Anthony Bennett during an interview. Pre-draft.
Turn that up.
I told you, my hands are small. No, my hands are small, so.
Just wait.
I'll show you how to do that.
So he's getting interviewed.
Oh, I'm just teaching you how to shoot, basically.
Let's just shoot.
Let's shoot.
Let's see, buddy. Can you think you can make that?
Of course. I'm pretty sure I can make it.
Okay.
First try.
First try.
Oh.
Frick.
Nope.
There's one miss.
No, I gotta make it.
Oh no.
2
I don't know
misses.
whether we got enough tape in
Who is this?
Anthony.
Is that Am?
This guy's roasted him. He went 0 for 5 on shots during an interview.
And this guy just thinks, oh.
No. So misses.
One more.
No.
Yeah, I got it.
Miss.
No.
Look
He
how
made
close
that.
you had to get.
I had to, man.
Oh, okay. He got one there,
I
but
had to. Nah.
Is that rim even regulation size?
You want me to go
Go
first?
ahead. One.
so from the free throw line, more or less.
Oh.
Three misses now. The interviewers missed 3.
Alright.
He's missed. They both missed 3.
No.
Who are they interviewing?
Interview missed
Almost
4.
a
That's
miracle.
Anthony Bennett.
Oh.
You remember him? Cleveland Cavs.
Ah.
And the interviewer got one before Anthony Bennett did.
Four.
I'm done. I give up.
You got to make this the timing. Or no, go ahead and. Oh.
Now I should add, Anthony Bennett didn't make a shot for like his first 20 games.
Well, I mean, I could see right there they had a problem.
Terrible. So I'm seeing no other real big.
Well, let's talk about the news we've been talking
What's that
about
say
at
about-
work.
Oh, the James. Hold on. Are you talking about?
I'm talking about James Harden.
You're talking about James Harden.
Yeah, let's bring him up. What's he look like?
He's fat.
Yeah.
My thoughts exactly.
The dude looked like he's been at the club eating chicken wings.
He was wearing a 52 jersey.
the whole month they've been off of frickin' the
Yeah, how do
NBA
you
season.
gain that much weight in a month?
Dude's hitting up the club because they're now talking about in the NBA they're going to be restricting them to certain only restaurants that they can like. So
They can't go to titty bars.
No,
and
they can't
shit.
go. They can't pull a Lou Will. What do they call him? Lemon Pepper Will. They ain't gonna be going there. I mean, look at this dude.
Your trade stock's going down every pound.
Look at
you
this
put on.
dude. I mean, god damn.
Could I have typed that any stupider?
He's a chunky boy. He's thick. Yeah, and this dude's wanting.
He's strolling up looking like a dad at a barbecue.
Yeah, looking like the uncle at the barbecue. Who,
Bro, what's going on with your light?
and
It's probably about to go out.
and he
Not gonna
thinks he thinks that teams like Brooklyn want him. He thinks that contenders want him. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
First of all, that's not even the biggest problem talking about, like your figure. Biggest problem I'm talking about is there's been players who have played with him. They're coming out and saying things which we've all kind of been skeptical about anyway. He play hero ball. He doesn't want anything to do with the team unless the
Right.
ball's in his hand. You know, he wants to be the limelight. He don't want to play defense. Everybody knows he doesn't want to play defense. But even on offense, he don't want to play offense unless he's got the ball, unless he's making the play. So what can you really do with that? You can't even blame Westbrook last year. You can't even blame anybody else but him. So, I mean, anybody wants to take him, good luck.
So, if we're getting into basketball, do we want to get into our seed predictions?
Mm-hmm.
This is where we're going to predict the basketball playoffs.
Yeah, what do you want to start? You want to start in the West, the East?
I say we start in the East.
Okay.
Because I think East is a little easier.
Yeah.
And we'll go from 1 to 8. Because I think it gets dicier the further down you go.
You don't want to go all the way to 15? If you want.
Yeah, did you go to 15, Skylar, or just 8?
I can wing 15.
I went to
Okay,
15
let's
on
wing
both,
15 then.
so...
So, number 1, I have the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay.
I think that they only got better. They added Drew Holiday. They tried to add Bogdanovich. That didn't happen. But I still think you added third big-time piece to go with Chris Middleton and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's big time. Yeah, they lose Eric Bledsoe, but Drew Holiday is that's a big-time help. Yeah. Now, their future, no picks and all, that's not great. But and they added Wesley
They had another figure
Matthews,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Or no, he went to the Lakers, I thought.
I like it.
Bucks added some pieces. They're going to be tough as nails as always.
Yeah, I mean, there's only my number one pick. It's going to be the Brooklyn Nets this year. There's a new giant in the East.
That's my number one as well.
I mean, you got you got a 2-time champion over there. You got a 1-time champion over there. Was MVP. I mean, these guys are elitists. Like, these guys are Hall of Famers, in my opinion, leading that team over there. Plus, you got Carrot LeVert. Dude is a stud. Gave a lot of these dudes a run for their money. I don't know. They got a good squad over there. That Brooklyn team last year, even without Kyrie and Durant, they were solid. I mean, they made a run almost a playoff team if Portland didn't take them out of it. And that game even came down to one shot.
Yeah, they're gonna be tough to beat.
And Milwaukee Bucks obviously would have been my first choice, but
I will say I've got the Nets at number 2.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I think
if you don't have one of these guys at 1 or 2, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna crown them just yet. I think the pieces are there. They're gonna be tough. Steve Nash, I'm interested to see how his transition to head coach is. But Durant, Kyrie, Karis LeVert, DeAndre Jordan, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, I forgot about DeAndre Jordan as well.
Jarrett Allen. I mean, they
got like 3 vets on there.
They've got pieces, man. They're going to be a big deal, but I gotta see it in action before I'm going to put you at the top. This ain't. I'm not getting caught in the Clippers trap this year. Let's see it. Kevin Durant, he's looked really good in preseason. He's looked sharp as hell.
Let's be real though. Clippers trap.
I mean, it was a real thing. How many people crowned them before they even?
Oh, there was
game?
There was a lot. There was a lot. And I don't know why.
As they traded for Paul George, they were like, "Oh, if Kawhi wasn't going to get it for us, then Paul George definitely will." It's like
I was actually kind of upset that Kawhi ended up signing there because I was like, dude,
yeah,
you could have had one so easy if you went to the Lakers.
That is a sick ass court. Brooklyn Nets City court.
Whoa,
looks really cool.
I know. I love how they're bringing back that Brooklyn vibe to it, like the inner city.
My number 2 is the Bucks.
Is your number 2 the Bucks as well, Brady?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we just talked about them.
So just a
flip flop here. Number 3, I have Boston.
Wow.
Yeah, those guys. It's like we talked about when they were playing the Heat in the
after they lost Hayward.
I think they'll be fine without him. I mean,
I'm not saying they won't, but you think they're top 3 without Hayward?
Oh yeah. I definitely do. I think every year these guys get better. You got to keep in mind guys like Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's going to be a superstar.
Oh no, he's a stud. Obviously,
like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Kemba. These guys have. I mean, Kemba's there, but Jaylen, Jason, Marcus, they haven't hit their ceiling yet.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have very different East predictions.
I just really like Boston's chances. I think they'll repeat as a 3 seed this year.
Okay. My number 3 is Miami. I mean, who else besides they went to the finals last year. They have this great chemistry for these this team that's very just like underdog-ish, where like there's not a whole lot of big names there, like we've talked about on the show plenty of times.
Right.
And I'm loving everything from Tyler Hero to Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets, if you will. The whole squad, Dragic. I mean, I think they're like figuring everything out there. Obviously, that Lakers team was just so tough to take down. But yeah, dude, they're my top 3.
Oh, for sure.
I got the Celtics at 3.
See,
man, you guys got more faith in them than I do. I guess.
I have the Heat at 4 though. I have the Heat at 4. They're not going to fall. They're tough. They've established chemistry. Jimmy Butler's there. He's always going to be a player in that conference. He could very well go to the conference finals, go to the finals again.
Yeah.
They lost Jay Crowder, but that's not a huge piece of that puzzle. They're a tough squad. They did lose Derrick Jones though too. It's the little role players.
I know that actually make people don't understand that. It's the little role players that surround you.
Oh yeah,
that make you look even better. So yeah, I like that.
Let me check them out real quick because I thought they.
So that's your number 4.
That is my number 4.
Okay, so my number 4, I have the Raptors in there.
Okay, yeah.
Van Fleet's still there. Siakam's still there. This look like it's all right, or they move him.
Marc Gasol, Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers. That's right. Yeah, he's been gone. But I still like that team, man, and I like what Van Fleet has been doing. He's the leader of that team now. Kawhi's been gone.
Yeah, it's his
Van Fleet's
team.
taking it out on his own. We were wondering, hey, does he go somewhere else? Does he stick around?
Kyle Lowry he's controlled his own destiny. He's sitting here. I think people for a while there, he was gaining a bit of a rep as being a bit overrated.
He was for a while.
And he's this nice vet presence out there who can score buckets. I mean, he's wonderful.
I like the squad, and I think they're top 5, so I have them at my number 4.
Okay. And you said you have the Heat number 4 too, Skyler?
Yeah.
My number 5, this was a toss-up. It was really close. I've got the 76ers right now. I want to see Embiid and Simmons together when both are healthy. They're obviously dangerous. Unless Simmons, of course, gets traded for Harden. As of right now, this isn't happening.
I don't think this is going to happen. I think it's just...
I think Harden's too much of a train wreck right
Everybody
now.
sees it, man. If guys like us see it, you think the people internally don't see this shit?
They made some moves. They added some shooters.
Yeah.
They got some more depth at defense with Dwight.
They got deeper.
They got Seth Curry.
They got Dwight, and they got Seth.
They got a big, nice sharpshooter. They got a new coach, and they got Daryl Morey as their GM. So we're going to see what happens there. Doc Rivers, he keeps kind of lucking into getting these teams that are stacked with talent.
Maybe that's his best role.
Hey, we'll see what he can do. I mean... He can't possibly throw, 3 super talented cores away, right? Like,
no. Is that what do you got for 5? Is that your 5?
Me?
Mm-hmm. Before I go on to mine, or do you want me to go on to mine?
Go ahead to yours.
I didn't know if it was the same.
I don't have my screen up.
Okay. See, I have the Sixers at 5.
Okay.
Like you said, they got some obviously Ben Simmons, Embiid. They're gonna be healthy, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Doc Rivers, new coaching, Dwight Howard. So the thing about Dwight Howard, I do not like the guy when he plays my team.
Yeah,
I don't. He's just, and I get it though. Like he plays the role of I'm gonna talk the shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be annoying. Like I've played against people like that growing up playing ball. Like it's definitely like it's a mentality thing. They get into your head. They make you do stupid shit. It's that rah. Like I like it. The energy's there with him. Mm-hmm. Not the best shooter. Definitely not the best free throw shooter. But this dude, he gets down. He may play a little dirty, but you need some of that, man. You need some of that.
Hey,
and dirty nowadays was back in the day. That was how you played.
Yeah.
So
Shaq made a career of not making free throws. So.
Well, no, exactly. And I'm not comparing Dwight Howard to Shaq at all, but Dwight Howard, he does play that key role on every team he's been on. And it seems like the older he's got, the more mature he's got, he's starting to use that body a little more. I remember in his earlier years, I didn't like him so much because he was this big old dude, right? Like, you should be able to fucking get every rebound. You should be able to box these guys out. Like, he played soft, but he's starting to play some good ball now. I like it. They're Sixers top 5 for me.
Nice. And what about your number 5?
I got the Sixers.
Okay. So my number 6, I got Toronto right there. They lost a couple pieces here, of course. Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka. That's 2 centers gone now. They're still going to be in it. It's the East. They're not a bad team. I think they still retain a lot of that core, a lot of that philosophy. They got a great coach, but they gotta rebuild some defense. Ibaka, especially, big presence on that.
I know. Okay, so my number 6, that's where I'm going to place the Celtics, where you guys had
a bit of a fall, but yeah.
A bit of a fall, partly because Hayward's gone. Not to say that they didn't gain something from that, but I don't know. I like how they played last year. They played fantastic.
For sure.
There was just some games where I'm like, you guys should have won that for sure. Like, I don't know what was going on. But, I think they're still contenders, and they will always be contenders for a while. They got a good staff over there. They know what they're doing. So yeah, I got them at number 6.
Nice.
I had the Raptors at 6 as well.
Okay. This is where it gets interesting. I got the Pacers at 7. I think I was really undervaluing them the last time we talked, but their core is still there. They didn't go crazy in free agency, adding a bunch of parts, but they didn't really lose any big parts either.
They're kind of neutral there. They didn't really make drastic improvements, but they also didn't like dismantle the team. I mean,
Oladipo, Malcolm Brogdon, Miles Turner, these guys are still there.
Well, do you think the Oladipo thing where he's asking teams, can I come play for? Do you think that's gonna like affect like the chemistry of the team, or like are you really all in?
For right now, no. I will say there was talk of maybe a Miles Turner trade too. I'm not seeing anything come of that quite yet. So I'm just gonna say they're still gonna be pretty good. Their new coach is gonna be pretty good too. No, I dig it. I dig what they're doing.
Okay, see, that's where I had them too. Was at 7.
Me as well.
So
okay,
we were all in consensus.
The last playoff spot,
number 8. I'm absolutely.
This one was very, very hard for me.
I'm drinking the Hawks Kool-Aid, man.
Hey, ditto.
I've got Atlanta here. I think they made the big moves to get a squad. I'm not saying they're a championship team, but they put the pieces together to get some guys around Trae Young to help him out.
I think it's between two teams, and I think we probably both have that.
Well, whether it's a veteran presence who has some fire in him, like Rondo, or you get guys in there like Bogdanovich, Gallinari. You got some great shooters out there, and you're just giving this really young team, this young, promising guy, and Trae Young all the help.
And that's the thing. I think Trae Young's got a little more help now, and I think he's gonna emerge.
They drafted good too. They got Onyeka Okongwu. Yep. He's not gonna start, but he's to some the best big in the draft. To many, the second best behind Wiseman.
Either way,
and he'll sit behind Clint Capella, who's a great center. This should be the year that these guys make a push for the playoffs, which is only fitting because they're back to wearing old school style Hawks uniforms circa the 90s.
Yeah, get out on the break and get some easy scores.
Checking these out.
Look who's coming in.
Red and yellow.
I'm kind of excited to see Rondo play
old
with
school.
Some of these
Can't
young
get better
guys.
than that. Better than the red, black, and lime green they were repping, where they just didn't know what the hell they were.
Lucky to get it back, scoops it. Hunter banks it, hits it.
I'm sure Atlanta's excited this year, and I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see a little bit more competitiveness, if that's a word, in the East, man.
Yeah, for sure. It could be a tight race.
Anybody could get that 8th seed. Well, I would say it's between like 3 teams.
Yeah.
So
you got a date?
He had the Hawks. We all came to an agreement there. So
okay. So at 9, I had the Wizards.
Okay.
I got the Wizards just missing out. I initially had them pegged and slated, and I was going to have the Pacers miss out. But I realized I'm really not giving the Pacers their time in the sun. And no, Russ and Bradley Beal is intriguing, but that's not... Russ is not a guy that can go out there and win playoff games. And we're talking first year.
That's when he chokes.
He's the new kid in town. And... it's going to be a case of, is he coming in and is that his team, or is that still Bradley Beal's team?
Right.
It's a tough call.
It's kind of like when obviously when Westbrook went to Houston, it was obviously always Harden's team, but we weren't sure what we were going to see between those two because we do know both of them like to have the ball a lot, and obviously it didn't work out. But yeah, I like that pick. And when I said it was between 3 teams edging in to get that 8th spot. See, I have the Hornets there. I have the Hornets
just outside the mix.
Yeah, I have them there.
I have Hornets at 9.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Hayward went over there. Ridiculous deal, $120 million. But they drafted LaMelo, and we watched some preseason. I'm more impressed with like his vision on the court more than his scoring ability. Not to say he can't score, because he can, but I think I saw a lot of good Steph Curry-like passing from the kid.
He passes very well.
No looks, just very confident. I'm really excited to see the Hornets actually they're looking like a playoff team maybe. Like I said, they're like right outside of it. Like these are just our predictions, right? Like anything can happen. But I think they're just right outside of it. I'm not quite at 8 with them, but number 9, that's my Hornets. Yeah.
Okay, and you had the Hornets at 9 too. I have the Magic at 10. They were an 8 seed team last year. I think they'll slip a little bit, but they added some decent pieces draft-wise. Cole Anthony, we're going to need to see if he develops. Yeah. Obviously, they did not move Aaron Gordon, despite Portland reportedly trying to pursue him. And I believe they lost DJ Augustine as well. They lost a couple pieces. Markelle Fultz is surprisingly having a nice little redemption story over there. But with the Westbrook move, with the Hawks moves, and then Brooklyn, of course, moving up. I just think the Magic, they're the bottom of that seeding. They're not fit to do anything. So they'll get pushed down in the pecking order. Maybe in a couple years, Cole Anthony develops, and they can get a couple more stars there. They'll be fine. But I think they lose out a little bit. Okay.
I like that. So number 10, that's where I have the Wizards.
The Wizards at 10 as well.
Like you said, I mean, you got Westbrook over there. Let's see what happens between the chemistry between him and Beal. You got Hachimura. So let's see how that unravels. But I think the Wizards finally might have something going for them to get some more exposure, because really you don't hear a whole lot about them. I don't know. I think, what was it, John Wall going over there to Houston, that's going to change some things, but they got Westbrook in return, so they're definitely going to be better than the remaining teams, but I don't know. I'm still curious to see how they mesh.
Yeah. So, 11, I've got Chicago. New coach, Billy Donovan, is going to come in there, change the culture a bit. And they've got some young key pieces on there. Lauri Markkanen, Kobe White, Zach LaVine.
Yeah. I love LaVine. Man.
They drafted pretty good, too. They got, who did they take? Obi Toppin, right? No, they went Patrick Williams, so they went defense. Chris Dunn's gone, I think, right? No, I don't know. I'm stupid. I think that they're not going to be up there, but they've got some pieces. They got some guys that are gonna.
They'll be hanging around.
Yeah. Right now, Patrick Williams, he's averaging 12.7 points per game. That's 4th highest among the rookie class, and he will start at small forward. So it's interesting. They're not a playoff team yet, but I think that they've a couple years. You give them some time. Give guys like Kobe White some time. He's already such a sharpshooter, and I think that these guys are going to be a big deal.
Okay. Well, and see 11. That's where I have the Magic at 11.
I have the Magic at 11 as well.
Okay.
They were. I remember last year they were in there as a playoff team, and all of a sudden they win that first game against the Bucks, and we're like, oh no.
Shit.
Because what was it in the West? Was it who was playing? Was it? I think both. The number 1 seed lost to the 8 seed, right? In both divisions that first game.
Yeah, well, because it was the Blazers.
Yeah. But then, you got Charles Barkley saying shit about the Blazers. Like, they're going to sweep them.
No. Hyping us.
I said the same thing. But anyway, I think the Magic, they're going to fall a little further than they did last year. I think
I've got the Hornets at 12. I think that they've got some cool pieces. They've drafted LaMelo. We got to see what we've got with him.
Right.
Gordon Hayward, good player, but I'm hearing already talks of him being hurt. And then you got to factor in, is the chemistry going to be there? Terry Rozier left the Celtics because Gordon Hayward signed in and was taking his touches away.
Yeah, we got that little controversy going.
Let's see now if they hash it out into Charlotte. So I don't know, and that's a lot of money that they're paying him too. So we'll see what they've got.
We'll see that, and that's where I got the Bulls at 12. So okay. I mean, we're kind of like right.
I've got the Bulls at 12.
Yeah,
we're
right.
Our bottom seeds are
now. These bottom seeds may differ. I mean,
yeah.
So then let's go Cavs at 13. I think the bottom 3 teams are pretty well. You could really just change the order any way you want.
Kind of just like shake the dice, see what you get.
See, I've got Knicks.
I got Detroit.
Okay. Well, see, there you go. And they're all, I mean, Cavs are probably the closest to me. They've got some pieces. Colin Sexton's really good.
Young Bull.
Andre Drummond. But they need a lot more than that.
They need so much more, and I feel bad for them. They need LeBron back. That's what they need.
Pistons, very young, drafted really well. They've got players from last year's draft like Sekou Dembuya, but they have a long way to go too. Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin aren't going to hold it. I mean, they're just the old guard now, aren't they? Like,
yeah.
And I feel like before the season's over, one or both of those guys gets moved.
More than likely,
yeah. And then who do you have for 14?
14, I have the Knicks.
Okay.
I mean, they're still not doing anything. I'm sure Stephen A.
Scared the shit out of me, dude.
Oh, the empty box. Yeah.
Did that fall on its own, or did you kick it?
I kind of kicked it.
You're scaring me. No, for real.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was a mouse.
Oh.
We were dealing with mouse in the attic. One mouse in the attic. A couple weeks ago, and then I heard it again last night after we thought we had taken, and I because Skylar stuffed that thing with steel wool.
Yeah.
I heard it again last night, so then I put more steel wool
in
there.
No mice here.
Put a trap out.
I did. They keep taking them.
Trust me, I did the same shit at my last place.
No, those are inhumane.
It doesn't matter. They'll get done.
No, they don't. They
do
steal
too.
The cheese and then they're gone.
You get a big fat rat one.
Oh, I don't know about that shit. I ain't into this.
All right, number 15, the Knicks.
Okay, and that's where I have the Cavs.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
The Knicks are really bad, man. They don't have anybody. Who they have outside? Come on, name 3 players on that Knicks team right now.
They did better than them last year.
Doesn't matter. It's like R.J. Barrett.
That's where you can interchange these.
R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and who?
I mean, I like R.J. Barrett.
Like, unless you're a basketball know-it-all or a Knicks diehard, you're not a casual fan.
But here's the thing. I'm more of a Cleveland fan than I am a Knicks fan.
Okay, Austin Rivers. They signed Austin Rivers. Good for them.
Yeah, I'm more of a...
Obi Toppin. This team's got some potential, but not right now. They're not... So many guys need more time to cook. Alec Burks, I guess I'm an asshole, but
I'm more of a Cleveland fan anyway. It's not like I want it to happen.
I just don't see it. I think they're bottom of the East this year, and I'd love for them to prove me wrong.
Yeah. All right, so we took care of the East there.
West, this is where it gets tough. Number 1, Lakers.
Yeah,
yes.
Lakers for sure.
It's tough to dispute it.
They've only gotten better.
They won the ring, and they added more pieces. They're coming back. Nothing more.
Yeah, they got rid of some pieces like Dwight Howard. I think
But they essentially just replaced him with Marc Gasol and Montrezl Harrell.
Right.
I mean,
which
they're gonna
I was going to say, Howard played his role, but I don't think it was going to last anyway.
So number 2, I have Denver.
I have Denver at number 2 as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I have... Well, you guys maybe want to say why you picked Denver?
I just think they're only going to get better.
Yeah, they're only getting better.
Fuck, what more do we got to say? Jokic, we saw Jamal Murray really advance his game big time in the bubble and in the playoffs. He's spectacular. Michael Porter Jr., he's only going to get better too, and he was already looking really strong last year. Bol, the
undisputed MVP.
That's right, the undisputed MVP, Bol. They're just a damn good team.
Yeah.
And Jokic, he's got to be best center in the NBA.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. I can respect it for sure. But number 2, I think you guys are sleeping on Dallas.
Whoa.
That's really high for Dallas.
I don't think so. I think Luka is going to take the league by storm this year. This is my way too early prediction. He is going to go off and possibly have that MVP season.
Okay.
Not to mention Porzingis coming back full bore healthy.
I know
Marjanovic. I mean, that whole
ugliest player in the NBA, but
I love him.
I was really rooting for him.
Yeah, big old BFG. I like this team. I really like. I like what I saw last year a lot too, and they are scary.
Yeah,
they are a giant. And they're just getting better and better. The chemistry's getting there. So yeah, it may be high, but don't be surprised.
I like it. Who you got? Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 3, I've got the Clippers.
Okay.
It's just, as much as I don't like them, it's tough to go against them. I mean, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, they added Serge Ibaka. They're going to be tough, man. They lost a couple players, JaMychal Green, Montrezl Harrell. I don't think it's going to matter. They were better in the playoffs when they played Zubats anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Harrell infamously not very much a playoff player. Lou Williams, not really a good playoff player either. Though he's still sticking around. No, that's what I got.
Okay, so number 3, I'm coming in here with a hot take with the Blazers. My Blazers.
At 3. Okay.
I have them super high this year because the moves on the offseason were just fantastic. I mean, the Blazers did it right.
They did them good.
I just don't think they were enough to crack that top 3.
I think they were, and I think I am believing in it. They're believing in themselves, saying things like this too, that they believe they are a top seed. And I mean, come on, we got Rocco, dude's a sharpshooter. He can play some nice defense. Derek Jones, he's a threat for the wing shooters on defense. I mean, we got Hood back. Our team's healthy for the first time in forever. Collins he's gonna come in.
ESPN named Collins player to watch this year.
Yeah, because he's coming into a season now where he should be more developed. He should be more of a role player. And he's going to be rolling in off the bench too.
I think he's only 23 years old.
Yeah, he's young. He's a young
We've talked
kid.
about this before. If he keeps developing,
we got Gary Trent, who he's still around. Melo, he decided, hey, this is home. I'm gonna stick around here too. Lillard just came out and said today or yesterday, saying, I know you're gonna be a Hall of Famer, this and that, but I want you to get a ring too.
Yeah.
And Lillard's all in on getting that ring.
So I'm with you there.
So
I've got them a little higher than I initially thought, but not that high. They're gonna be good though.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the Clippers at 3, Dallas at 4.
Okay,
I got Dallas at 4. I think you're right. Luka does jump up, but I think Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers, they're just too tough right now. But Luka, Porzingis, they drafted really defensively. They lose. They brought back Tim Hardaway. They did lose Seth Curry, but they traded him for 76ers guy, whose name escapes me at the moment, but they improved where they needed to improve. All the Mavericks fans that I've been talking to have told me they improved where they needed to improve big time. Who's your 4?
My 4 is Denver, because I do think they're definitely top 5. I mean, maybe top 3, but that's where I had the Blazers. Denver's only getting better. That chemistry with this team is just getting unreal now. Jamal Murray, like we said, we watched how this dude was just playing unconscious in these playoffs. Just a total stud, putting it all out there on the floor.
Even the year before.
Jokic, he lost some of that baby fat, and he's coming into his own now. I mean, and he can stroke threes just as well as the rest of them.
Harden gained what he lost.
He might as well. He could be a quarterback, man. The way he's freaking throwing that ball down the court.
No kidding.
So I like him at 4.
So you got a 4?
I got Blazers at 4.
Okay.
I just don't think they're quite good enough to crack that big 3 at the top.
Mm-hmm. They definitely they had a more active off season than normal. I actually have the Blazers at 5.
Nice.
I think they're gonna be some tough customers.
And so that's where I have the Clippers at 5. I can't count them out, obviously.
A slight slip, obviously. You got some big personalities.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I don't know. After what I saw with them and the Mavs blowing that lead, I mean, there was a lot of just controversy about that team. They were kind of butting heads on all sides of it, and I just don't think that they're like a family over there. They're not. Yeah. They're not all team players. It seems like to me. And Paul George, I'm sorry, you can play as good as you can in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, man, I don't know. But to get to that spot, we'll see. I mean, Paul George is saying that he wants to retire a Clipper. This is where he wants to be. Dame called Cap. But I don't know. Kawhi, can't count him out. I don't see them being top 3 right now. But season will only tell.
I've got the Mavericks at 5.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty solid placement for them. 6, I've got Golden State. Had Clay not been hurt, I would have had them in my top 3, easy. But this is going to be a different Warriors team than you've seen since the Steph Curry era. This is going to be more of a traditional squad. Steph's still going to be stroking threes, but you got more traditional style players: Kelly Oubre, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. Hopefully, looking to bounce back a bit with the presence of some stars on that starting 5. And let's not forget James Wiseman, who is probably so far he could trend to be the best traditional big they've ever had. I mean, this is a team that, in redefining basketball, they are kind of solely responsible for the center position being as devalued as it's been. I mean, you remember, you look back to the 90s, teams like, the Jazz with Malone and, Lakers with Shaq and, Hakeem, Patrick Ewing, those are centers, and those are highly coveted players. And these days, centers aren't really a huge deal. Every once in a while, you get a guy like Cat.
It's just
or
not
Boogie,
like it.
But it's not.
Well, we got the 3 league
now. It's not
now,
the same.
So.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Different
but
evolution of the game, man.
They're gonna play a different style of basketball. It's not gonna be 2 guys.
No, it's like 3
stroking threes.
It's gonna be like
day.
3-4 dimensional basketball. So
it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I can't, in good faith, put them as high as I want to, knowing the talent that's out there.
Yep.
With Clay gone, so I gotta throw them in at 6.
Okay. So you guys may or may disagree with me on this. I got Phoenix at 6, man.
That's crazy. I got Phoenix at 6.
I had them lower this week, but then I started thinking things through, and actually I think having Chris Paul join that team with the veteran presence he has, what he did with OKC just this last season, I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah.
Let alone a playoff team, let alone going as far as they did, and then coming down to one game, which the ending was just crazy. It was bonkers. I think they have a real strong push in the playoffs here, and I think they can get as far as 6. Yeah.
So that's not a bad take. You both had Phoenix. I got the Jazz at 7.
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell, incredible. I really want him, and I kind of have him at 7, and Jamal Murray at 2, because I want to see them rematch in the playoffs. Yeah. That was probably the best series of playoff basketball I've seen. It got me right in the feels.
Yeah.
And that Jazz team, Rudy Gobert is great. This is a team, they're young, nobody's talking about them, and they could just fly under the radar enough that they get a nice little seeding in the West there.
I like it. So at 7, I have your Warriors.
Okay.
I'm not counting these guys out. They're always going to be a playoff team to me, with or without Clay. And then also 7. The way you guys drafted, I think it went really well.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys got a pretty high pick there.
Big time.
But yeah, I think they're still going to be contenders. Steph don't mess around.
No.
Draymond's going to play better because Steph's back.
They
like you said, Wiseman, he's supposed to be this big up and comer. Who's that redhead?
Nico Mannion.
Yeah, I like him. Now I don't know how much he's gonna be utilized, but I do like him. I think you guys will be solid. I think you guys are definitely gonna have no problem getting in. A little lower seeding, but I think you guys will get in there for sure.
But for a team going lower seeding, I think they're one of the teams that has the best shot as a low seed to take out one of those big 3.
One of those giants.
Wherever that big 3 lands,
kind of like
Denver.
Kind of like the Blazers, man. Like,
yeah. We're going to get a higher seed this year, so we're not going to be that.
I'm not saying the words. You guys are getting. It's not like you're like sneaking in. Like you guys will be there comfortably. I think.
But we'll be like the Mavericks last year.
Yeah.
Number 8, I have the Suns. I think the Suns, they're going to be like the Hawks in the West. They're making a push. Clearly, Devin Booker's not missing the playoffs again. Him and Chris Paul, they added Drake Crowder. They've got DeAndre Ayton. They've got pieces. Their bench, who knows, but they've got some pieces out there to make a run and get in. And it's going to be really important to see what Devin Booker can do in the playoffs.
Yes.
And this is a Suns team. I'm not saying they're gonna. If they got in at 8, they could upset the Lakers, but they could sure as hell make it a lot of fun.
And I think that Devin Booker with Chris Paul there now is going to make him just that much better. It's gonna.
Chris Paul has really ascended beautifully into this role of veteran, elevating those around him instead of being the plucky young kid that was the talent.
Yes.
He's talented. But he's
in more than one way.
Whether it's being the star, but elevating a group of youngins in the Thunder, or being a savvy vet. Number 2, taking a back seat or even number 3, taking a back seat to guys like Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton.
Don't get it wrong. He's going to play his role however he needs to play it.
Right.
Whether that's taking that shot or elevating these players to the next level. So I like that. Number 8, this was the toughest one for me.
Yeah.
And I just barely have New Orleans going in there.
Wow, so no Jazz, huh?
No Jazz and
no
Houston. I don't think anybody picked them, but
New Orleans. I like the
just pick. Because here comes Zion, a healthy Zion.
Well, and you think even if not now, think of all the picks they got in that Drew Holiday trade. They're gonna keep building, and if Zion is the player that people think he is,
supposed to be,
and Brandon Ingram's great too.
Got ball over there. Brandon Ingram just signed a fatty deal too.
Big deal.
So they obviously see something in him, and I see it. He's a decent player. So I think they just barely get in there.
Okay.
And so go.
I got Utah.
Yeah. Okay, Utah at 8. Okay, so then we go 9 through 15. Let's try to rapid fire these.
Just give your 9 through 15, and then we'll all.
Number 9, I got the Rockets. I think the tailspin starts now with them just barely missing the playoffs, and then I think you go into the next off season. I think Harden gets moved.
Okay.
Forcibly moved. I think that his behavior, running guys out, it's gonna and pissing off the people that are there, it's gonna come back to haunt him this year. How does that stand with you guys?
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. I have Utah at 9. So
okay. And where do you have?
I have New Orleans at 9.
Okay.
Just barely, maybe a game, missing out by a game.
Okay. I got the Grizzlies at 10. John Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to be hurt for a chunk of this season. Jonas Valanciunas is also wonderful. Just young, not quite there yet, but John Morant made big strides in year 1.
Yes, he did.
And he'll be there soon.
Yeah, and so obviously number 10 for me is Houston. So
yeah, the downward spiral. And 10 for you?
Grizzlies.
Okay. 11, it was a toss-up for me here. I'm going T-Wolves right now.
Wow.
Cat, D'Angelo Russell, that two buddies, twosome there. It all hinges upon what they get out of Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I think they got some other pieces on there as well, but it's just going to take some time to see.
Okay, and that's where I have Memphis.
Okay. And for you at 11, Skylar?
I have the Spurs, because you can never count out Pop.
Yeah. 12, I got the Pelicans. I think that they could shock me this year, but I'm more looking at Zion's development comboed with how they use these picks, whether it's to trade them for assets in the moment or to draft well with them. But I've got them a little low for that reason.
Okay, 12, I have Minnesota. Just
okay
for obvious reasons. I think they're better than the remaining teams.
Okay.
I have the Rockets at 12.
Okay, Rockets at 12. 13, I got the Spurs.
Yeah, 13, I have OKC, actually.
Okay, wow, okay.
Yeah.
13 for you?
13 for me, I got the
Timberwolves. 14, I have the Kings.
Yeah, and 14, I have the Spurs, and then the Kings after that for 15.
And I have the Thunder at 15 for you.
For me, I've got the Thunder at 15.
Yeah, so you guys both have them. I think
Thunder, I think they're just tanking big time.
They drafted because a lot. You see how much they gave up.
But even with the picks that they had this year, they did some draft. They took a lot of foreign guys, a lot of draft and stashers. It's gonna be. I'm interested to see how they build this squad.
Here's the thing, man. That's what I love about these early predictions, because we could all be totally fucking wrong.
And we could come back and see, how it turns out. So we're gonna get to our season picks.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try to kind of roll through these here, and then we'll be good to go. I'm getting ready to get this beard off.
I've got restless legs. I'm fierce. My legs are driving me insane.
That's going to be good for the show. Yeah. Not to mention doing a show without headphones especially having dealt with the rodent or identifying the rodent problem. Every little noise is giving me like the most anxiety.
That's all right. Those fucking balls on your beard.
Yeah.
I keep hearing them clank, and I think that light's about to just go boom.
I know, because the light's been so for those who can't see, because they're in the room, the light's been flickering on and off a little bit. That's going to be a problem when that goes out, because I don't know how to get that fixture off the ceiling.
Twist the bottom. That piece that sticks down?
Yeah.
Just twist it off.
How do you know? Wait.
I used to build houses, dog.
Okay.
You just unscrew that bottom and hold the glass, because the glass will come with it.
Okay.
And just bring it down, change the lights, put it back, screw it back on. Huh. Super simple.
Huh. I don't think I've ever had to change it, so. Cool. Okay, so we're going to run through these picks here. Trying not to hang on to any of these matches for too long, because we got shit to do.
I got money to spend at Grocery Outlet.
That's right, Grocery Outlet, bargain market. Okay, so we're not gonna do over-unders here, because they seem kind of pointless right now. Buffalo, 6-point favorites at Denver. How we feeling, gentlemen?
What do you think? The Bills.
Yeah, Bills. They're gonna take the NFC East easy. Denver, not this year. Too many injuries. Not this year. Okay, Green Bay over Carolina, 8-point favorites. What do we think?
You just said it.
Packers.
Packers.
Yeah. This could be the last game that Aaron Rodgers starts because of the season, because of they could lock up the seed if they win and the Saints lose. Tampa Bay, 6-point favorites over Atlanta.
Got him. Bucks.
Yeah, I went Bucks as well.
Atlanta.
Is that really?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. Upset
with no Julio Jones.
Week.
Yep.
Wow.
No Julio. He's going to Atlanta. This is Tom Brady in December, bud.
Yeah, dude. This is playoff Tom Brady. This is when he turns it up.
About it.
And yeah, you should be worried about it because he's in my fantasy lineup too.
Everything I've read says sit him.
I don't know what you're reading. The fucking Diarrhea Chronicles, man. I don't know what that is that you're reading because I haven't heard a damn thing.
Every fantasy football thing I've seen says sit him.
Okay, so let's see. San Fran, 3-point favorites over Dallas.
Niners just barely because Dallas is just fucking trash.
Yeah, I agree there. Tennessee, 10.5-point favorites over the Lions.
The Titans, because this is Derrick Henry season around this time too.
Yeah, this is where I'm not. We're not.
By the way, in my fantasy lineup.
Yeah, he's in mine in my league too. I'm gonna smash Walter on my way to a championship.
Cool. I'm gonna smash Skyler.
Thanks, Derek Carr. Chump.
Indianapolis, 7.5-point favorites over Houston.
See, this one's actually hard for me because the Texans somehow
they can put points up
against the Colts.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I think they will, but I've got the Colts.
I got the Colts.
I got the Colts.
Yeah, it's easy peasy. Miami, 2.5-point favorites over New England.
Another one that wasn't so easy for me, but I have to go with the Dolphins based on their defense and the lack of Cam Newton productivity.
Their defense is so impressive.
I'm riding the fun of the Dolphins anyway, so not a bad choice there, Brady. We've got Minnesota, 3.5-point favorites over Chi-Town.
The Bears.
Really? You're not going to go with Dalvin Cook and your Vikings?
Nope.
No, I have the Vikings, actually.
I got the Vikes as well.
Just not based on... It's just based on the Chicago Bears
offense.
If
their kicker doesn't get it in gear, they could lose another game pretty quick.
And Montgomery is starting to do some good things there for the Bears. They finally got a run, some kind of a running back established over there. So I mean, it could go either way. But I'm saying the Vikings right now, this late in the season.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's keep.
Here we go.
Here we go, Brady.
Mm-hmm. Seattle, 6.5-point favorites over Washington.
We got the
Hawks. Let's go, baby. I know Mike's. What are you thinking?
And this is Mike Holmes' super awesome mega fudge coated only upset of the week, because the Washington football team is going to the playoffs.
There's no Alex Smith though, dude.
And they're a game ahead, and Dwayne Haskins is getting his redemption arc. And it starts with the Seattle Seahawks taking an L.
What's going to happen is we're going to see why Dwayne Haskins was put on the bench in the first place.
Not a chance, Buster. Not a chance. Take your L like a man.
Can't afford it.
Baltimore, 12.5-point favorites at Jacksonville.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, Jacksonville. No,
no, Jacksonville. It's Ravens all day.
They would be picking first in the draft if the Jets didn't exist.
And the Jets definitely have a very good chance this week. Oh wait,
no.
They're playing the best defense in the NFL.
The 17-point favored Rams.
Yeah, the Rams.
I mean, if I'm Sam Darnold, I come down with COVID.
I come down with mono again for the fucking second time.
I'm like, the Rams, I don't want to get hit.
I go to sleep
much.
until next season.
Arizona, 6.5 over Philly.
Take it as you will. Jalen Hurts now, it's a different team. But Cardinals, Kyler Murray, also my fantasy lineup, is going to go off.
We're talking Kyler.
He's back.
Kyler's pushing for a playoff spot.
This is definitely a game that they want to win. So
Kansas City, New Orleans.
So this was a tough one for me, and now that Breeze is back, it actually made it a little easier. The Chiefs, because I don't know. I think
the Saints, and I actually picked them.
I think the old man had too much time off, and he gonna be brain's gonna be jumbled up.
I can't pick against the Chiefs.
No, I can't.
Anymore. I won't do it. I don't think I have at all this season. I won't do it.
They lost one game. Come on,
can't do it. I think no. Can't do it. Okay, Cleveland 6.5 points over the Giants. This is a tough one. Colt McCoy getting a revenge game against his old team here, but
Baker Hayfield.
It's gonna be Browns, man. Right? Like we all went Browns.
Yeah, it's Browns, bro. You know my stance on the Browns all season.
They've got a history of just shoving people into the lockers, dude.
Yeah. What do you think? Daniel Jones is going to come save the day?
What do you think? The fucking Patriots are going to be good this year? Are you kidding me? The Patriots fucking stink, but the Browns are forever.
Forget about it.
Yeah, they should win.
Yeah,
they
the Browns should
lock up a 10-win season minimum. Why not? If you're not going to do it this week, do it next. You'll do it next week against the
Lay
Jets.
a nice Cleveland steamer on them.
That's right. That's 2 Cleveland steamer references in this podcast. And then to cap it off, we got a wonderful beating in the making. Pittsburgh, 13-point favorites over the Bengals.
The Bengals are going to expose them again.
No, you didn't. I had to look.
They're going to expose them again.
No, the Steelers.
They're going to be at 13 to expose this team.
Kiboshed them.
I'm just kidding. Steelers are going to win this.
I'll tell you what.
Just based on the shitty situation. Maybe if there's Joe Burrow, there might have been a duke out.
If Joe Burrow
and Joe Mixon
was still healthy, then they would. Joe Burrow would get the revenge game, but it won't happen. It won't happen.
Sadly.
So that is that, and then why not do real quick? Let's look at these.
Christmas Carol.
No.
Oh,
holy moly, no. Let's do a thumbs up, thumbs down on the City Edition jerseys this year.
Yes.
And
God, have you seen ours?
If you haven't seen them, just follow along.
The one that says Oregon on it?
No. Those
follow
aren't the City.
along.
We got another one?
City. Not the
earned.
earned. So if you haven't seen them, follow along with us. We are gonna go. I'm gonna find one where I can look at them all individually. Okay. We're on the sportslogos.net 2021 City Edition. No, we didn't get to look at these as a group, so we'll give it just a thumbs up, a thumbs down on these. Atlanta rocking in kind of an MLK.
That's kind of dope design. That's actually kind of dope.
That's a good one.
Black and gold.
I give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up for sure.
You get the cosign from B-Root.
That's right. Boston Celtics. Look at it. So it's supposed to look like their championship banners.
Those are.
I think they're kind of silly. Though.
I'll give them one of these.
I'll give them one of these.
I'm going down.
I'm gonna stay on that.
Brooklyn Nets.
Ooh, those are fire.
Way up.
Those are fire.
Love the Hornets.
Fire.
Looking like pistachio ice cream.
Love it.
I like it.
Going in the middle.
Love it.
Chicago going with something more
that rose
on their architecture.
Rose gold type.
Broadway-ish.
I give it. Actually, you know what? I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah,
it's different than.
I'm right here with it.
Cleveland honoring the Rock
I
Hall
love
of
the
Fame.
font. I love the font.
This is rock bands. So what this is if I remember right, That is the L and the E, I believe, is Sex Pistols. The V is David Bowie. I forget what this E is. Metallica, Led Zeppelin, Nirvana.
Bro, that's
Pink Floyd.
That's sold it already. That's sick.
It's like Rock Hall of Fame.
I actually might have to cop one of those.
I think they're neat. They're a neat concept. I give them a thumbs up for sure.
That's very cool.
Dallas, these are like wings of a Pegasus.
Those are actually kind of cool.
I like these a lot.
I give it a
Denver, love how warm this color scheme is.
Wow. Yeah.
Skylar didn't like this at all, but
I like it.
Well, my brother, I mean, but I like these a lot.
I like those.
Detroit Pistons, very middle of the road. I
mean, it's not enough for me to give a thumbs down
pop.
because I would probably. It's just basic.
Golden State.
Yes, those
big
are
thumbs up.
I actually
Gorilla thumbs up.
I like the stripes down the sides, and I also just like the font of the Oakland and the number right there, and the red. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Is that you doing it?
Doing what?
That noise. Were you moving your feet or something?
Oh yeah, I was tapping that box.
I need to know for my sanity.
It's the rat in the box again.
Yeah. Houston Rockets.
I love the baby blue.
I hate it. I hate that color.
I love the baby blue.
It looks good.
I don't like that color.
It doesn't scream.
That's Monarch colors right there, and your thumbs down in it.
It doesn't scream Rockets.
No, Monarch's got some red in there too.
There's some red in there.
Where?
The lettering.
The fucking Nike logo and the NBA.
The lettering.
Oh, fucking barely, dude. That's not what I'm talking about. The red.
Indiana.
Yeah, those are cool.
I'm a pinstripe guy.
I like pinstripes.
LA, they just reversed.
No.
This
This ain't Vice City, dude.
Yeah,
get out of here.
San Andreas. These are like Jerry West.
Those are cool.
Lakers, I give them a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oop, shit! I got like glitter under my fingernail. That sucks.
You're gonna have glitter everywhere, dude.
Memphis, love them.
Yeah, those are actually
love them.
The tribal down the sides.
They do that with like an MG. I dig that a lot.
That is so fresh, dude.
And I like the font and the gold.
Oh, Miami. Oh, they're fucking love.
Yeah, we
all
all
the
love,
way up.
We all love these Vice jerseys. Milwaukee.
They're okay.
What the fuck is that? What do you mean? Look at the fucking
Those
shorts.
look like Cleveland's weird ones.
Yeah, the ones that we had on the best and worst.
The worst.
Yeah.
Like that.
That looks like a pistachio.
It's clean.
It's simple. It's clean.
Yeah.
It gives me Degeneration X vibes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Is that a soccer jersey? Is that a soccer kit, dude?
Yeah. Dude,
No thanks,
for
New
real.
Orleans.
Dude, it does look like a soccer. What? No.
I don't like it.
No.
Give me a thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs down.
They're weird. The gradient's weird. What are you? A racing?
Whoa, that
car?
you have to say
A
this
race
NASCAR.
car? That's
You better
a
give a
Pennzoil
thumbs up,
bottle?
Skylar.
That's a middle for me.
Okay.
Yes, that's okay.
Pinstripe orange.
I actually like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
they're different.
That reminds me of like the
Okay.
90s, bro.
They're different. Philly going with like the Boathouse row.
Nah, I'm here. I'm here.
Sure,
I'm
you
here.
can take my thumbs up.
Yeah.
Big time thumbs up for the Valley Suns.
Those are sick.
Gorilla
Wait,
thumbs
yeah.
up
Yes,
for the Oregon jersey.
Christmas is coming up. I want one.
Any of you fans want to send us
Yeah.
jerseys?
I like these. Sacktown, blue, red, black with the checkerboard.
do too.
I'm
I like
here.
it.
Wait, is that purple? I see.
No.
Pink.
Okay, I like it.
What?
I like it.
No, it's like baby blue with red and
That's
on black.
pink.
Yeah, but that
That's not
meshes
pink,
into like a
That is
purple. That's like a
pink.
purplish.
It's red.
That's purple, actually.
That's not red.
Hey, are we going back to like 2000 fucking?
Well, let's move on
12,
before
13?
before we get into a fist fight.
Yes.
Fiesta jerseys
Yes.
for the
Love 'em.
Spurs. Give me those. Toronto.
Yes,
Another
dude.
Drake,
That's
another,
the OVO.
Another Drake
that
jersey.
OVO. That's
yeah.
sick, dude.
Utah going with a sunset.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I like it, dude.
Yeah, it's cool. It's something different.
I like it.
And Washington.
Yes.
I dig it.
Yeah, those are cool.
I'm a red.
That's
I'm
something
an
I wear on the
Ameri-
4th of July, dude.
I'm an American flag guy.
Yeah,
like
same
you throw
here.
an American flag
Yeah.
on something, I'm gonna put it on.
I go crazy for it.
Now check these out.
All right. What we got here? What we got here in the vault?
These are the earned jerseys. These are leaked.
Have you seen these ones?
2021 earned. Only 18 teams got these. And mine is not one of them, sadly. Brooklyn Nets going with the throwback word font. I do like these. I think they're different.
I'm okay. The numbers are weird.
Yeah.
Well, everything about those
Green on green Boston.
Those are sick.
I give them points for doing
Yeah.
something different for once. Mavs,
basic.
They don't look any different. Not into it. Big thumbs.
Yeah.
Love the antlers.
I like the antlers and the shorts coming. Yeah.
Good color too.
I like those.
Yeah.
Middle
of the road for me. It's just a black.
That's the middle of the road
jersey.
for me.
It's not offensive, but who cares?
Middle of the road. Like we've seen this before, right?
I don't care. Clippers, gray.
No.
It's inoffensive. I'll wait till yours comes up.
It's almost.
These are cool. These are in the middle.
Nope.
I'm not into just big fat logo. I don't know. I don't like this logo.
Depending on it though.
I
never liked that
like
logo.
That's like a practice jersey.
Yeah.
Heat with yellow for no reason.
I was gonna say, you trying to be the Lakers or you trying to be the Pacers? What are you trying to be?
It's not very good.
Not your own team.
I love the Raptors.
I love purple.
That's great.
I'll smash the over on the purple.
Cream colored with a Liberty Bell.
Yeah. I'm a sucker
I like
for
the
a cream.
but
I'm a sucker for a cream.
The blue ruined it. The blue bell ruined it.
You'd have played with these in the 40s.
Yeah.
Is that why they're calling it the 46 instead of the 76?
No, that's just the number.
Is a joke.
Blazers.
Dude, look at these crap. Look at this crap. No.
Like you turned on a TV in the 1950s.
You think they're like fading the picture out? That's what that looks like. No.
Yeah, they're
okay.
They're weird. Well, I want to see them in motion. Jazz ripping off the Sonics, but I give them a thumbs up because
I like it. Yeah.
Pacers pinstripes, cool.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And then Thunder.
I actually like them.
I like that split logo. That's cool.
I like them, and they kind of give you that NASCAR vibe though.
Spurs, which I feel like we've seen before.
It's just like basic, man. Like I don't care for it. Those are my favorite.
Suns. It's essentially just like a redo of the two best Sunburst jerseys.
I actually need one of those jerseys, man. I need a Devin Booker.
Well, this has been the show. Thank you guys so much for watching this last year. We won't be back next week because it's Christmas. So please, as a reminder, stay safe. It is COVID. We are doing a holiday,
and we
celebrate either safely or responsibly with your loved ones.
And we want to thank you. We want to thank you all, everybody who's watched the show, supported the show in any way. This was a big thing for us this year.
I wouldn't be wearing a glitter beard without you guys.
Like we started this thing back in March, when COVID first hit. Like we had this idea way before that.
And before that, I mean, it was just a pipe dream.
It was a pipe dream.
Talking about we should do this. We should do because we talk about sports.
I mean,
all the time.
we all met each other through work pretty much. Well, I knew this guy. I dated his sister way back, but we all kind of came together as a hive mind, really, in a dream that we've actually made reality now, and when we're doing this thing. Yeah. So this is our first year, and we thank everybody who's been watching, supporting, friends, family, strangers. We're happy for all your support. So just know that we have big things coming next year, and we're really going to put this thing into overdrive. We have big plans on different platforms that we may be going on.
For one, this might be the last show we do with this camera because I heard it through the grapevine that a friend of ours,
Santa,
may have gifted us a brand new camera. Wow. So we'll see if it works for what we're doing here, but
expect more too from social media.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a lot more engagement there, and maybe some swag that we may be coming up with.
We've got some cool shit down the pipeline.
We don't want to give too much away, but we just want to thank you all here from Longshots Sportscast Network, and all you guys have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Christmas. Whatever you guys.
I'm gonna change my light bulb.
God damn!
I'm gonna wash this out of my face, and then I'm gonna go to Lowe's.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some shopping myself. Yeah. So everybody, stay safe for the holidays.
Give your family members a virtual hug if you can't give them a real hug.
Yes.
And remember, we all get through this together one day at a time.
We are a collective family.
And it's one holiday season, where we soon enough, everything will be
back to
normal,
somewhat normal.
Back to somewhat normal. But until then, hey, keep staying safe, keep wearing your masks, and hang with us. New Year's Day, I believe.
Yep.
That'll be the first show. We'll ring in the new year. So until then, enjoy your Christmas, your holidays, your Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus for the rest of us, and your New Year's Day. Take care, guys.
We're
Happy
out.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
We'll see you next year.